Something has changed inside of me over the last 4 months, and I didn't even realize it was happening. I happened to go back and look at the day one episode of the Morningwood Chronicles. And I said something during that episode to the effect that I was out to beat diabetes. This sort of shows my combative side, my Swiss German side, resolute, committed, ready to stand up and work hard and tackle big challenges. My perspective is completely different today. With a metabolic system that is stable and resilient, I am able to see more clearly that my diabetes, was not something for me to beat or to fight. The metabolic reset and transformation that I've been through is much more like jiu-jitsu than boxing. Because a lot of what I've done, things like reducing and eliminating refined foods from my diet, sequencing my meals, reclaiming my sleep, and walking after every meal. These things together are not a recipe to fight diabetes. They were a recipe for me to get out of the way of my body doing what it naturally wants to do, which is to find equilibrium. It's sort of a nerdy concept, and it's a little bit difficult to articulate, but it's very real, and it's quite possible that I could not have reached my goals without starting in that stance of, this is the fight of my life, or a fight for my life, certainly a fight for my metabolic health. Maybe that was just the way that I personally had to begin. But today things are so much easier for me, because as long as I just focus on the inputs, those things that I can control and that I just mentioned, I trust that my body and my system will react accordingly, and that my metabolism will sort itself out. That trust is something I've talked about frequently in these daily episodes of my metabolic journey. And I can't say that my trust today is complete, but my confidence in where I am and how my body reacts to the proper inputs continues to solidify and to consolidate. And I imagine that this process may take many more months to really take root and sink to the level of to the genetic level, or to the DNA level. And so if somebody asked me today, Gerard, what is the one thing that I can do to improve my metabolic health, I would say walk 10 minutes after every meal. Walk 10 minutes after every meal. In my calculus, walking 10 minutes after every meal for a week or for 2 weeks is a worthwhile investment. And beware, because you might get hooked if you do it like me, because I'm definitely now addicted to walking after meals.